What if the reason you keep applying lip balm has nothing to do with your lips? Because there's a moment right before you reach for it that most people never notice. We've been taught that care means correction. If something feels off, fix it. Hi, I'm Janice Story, nurse and founder of AJ's EO Infusions, where I help you care for your lips in a way that actually supports your nervous system, not just temporarily fixes them. This is for education and reflection and not medical advice. Always check with your provider if needed. But what if that constant fixing is actually disconnecting you from your body, not just your lips, but your ability to sit with sensation? Because when you remove the habit of fixing, you're left with something unfamiliar, presence. A lot of what we label as dryness is actually just awareness. Your lips are not in danger, they're just being felt. But the body doesn't know that. So it looks for relief. And when relief comes quickly, the brain learns this is how we stay safe. That's how the loop forms. Let me slow this down a little more because this isn't just about lip balm. This shows up in so many ways. It's the same pattern as checking your phone when you feel a little uncomfortable or adjusting something about yourself the moment that you feel slightly off. We've been taught to respond immediately, but your body actually builds trust when you don't react right away. And that's the piece that most people skip. I remember I used to carry lip balm everywhere, purse, car, pocket, everywhere. And I didn't even question it. It just felt so normal to constantly reapply. But what I didn't realize at that time was that I wasn't giving my body a chance to regulate on its own. And the moment that I started pausing, even just for a few seconds, everything started to shift. Not instantly, but noticeably. If you try this today, don't overcomplicate it. You don't have to stop using lip balm. This isn't about removing something, it's about changing how you relate to it. So the next time you feel that urge, I encourage you to just pause, take one deep breath, inhale and hold it, and exhale. And ask yourself, do I need this fix right now? Or can I just feel it for a moment? That question alone starts to change the patterns. Trust is built in small moments, not big ones. It's built when you feel the urge and you don't immediately act on it, even if it's just for a few seconds. That's how your body learns I can experience this and I'm okay. And over time, something shifts. The urgency fades, the checking decreases, and your lips begin to feel normal again. Confidence isn't perfect lips, it's not flawless appearance, it's internal stability. It's knowing that you don't have to constantly adjust yourself to feel okay. And that applies far beyond your lips. This is a practice instead of reacting all day. You create one intentional moment, a ritual, where you apply slowly, you breathe, connect, and then you let it be enough. That's the difference. What's interesting is people don't even realize how early this pattern starts. We learn to fix things quickly. Even if something feels off, we adjust it. If something feels uncomfortable, we remove it. And over time, that becomes automatic. So when it shows up with your lips, it feels like a lip issue, but it's actually a learned response. And the reason this matters is because when you start shifting this with something small, like your lips, you're actually building a completely different relationship with your body. You're teaching yourself, I don't have to react immediately to everything that I feel. And that's where real confidence starts to form, not from controlling every sensation, but from being able to stay present with it. If you're still figuring out your pattern, take the lip quiz. And if you're ready to move differently, the lip ritual is there to support you. The links will be in the show notes, and you don't need to fix everything that you feel. Sometimes you just need to stay.